I came here in a wheelchair and now I am walking home, says a teenager burned by her former boyfriend.
At the age of 16, a young girl is faced with one of the most difficult situations in her life after she was badly burned and disfigured by a man she once loved. Suzanne Culpepper was doused with gasoline and set on fire by her ex-boyfriend after walking away from their abusive relationship. After summing up the strength to leave knowing she deserved better and did not have to endure the constant abuse she mistook for love, Suzanne left her 21-year-old boyfriend Kyle Goddett. It was shortly after their breakup that the laborer of Charity Housing Scheme in Region 2 attacked her. She was hospitalized at the Georgetown Public Hospital in a critical state and had to be flown to the United States for urgent care and treatment.
After the surgery, they put me on a really great medication, and you guys say in 2 weeks after the surgery, I feel good and I'm here strong. Yeah, well, I came here right through from since I leave the hospital. Right through I came in wheelchair and I'm walking going home, and that's real great.
Speaking to Capital News in New York after undergoing skin grafting surgery, Suzanne's focus has now shifted as she continues to advocate for girls to realize that they are deserving of love and not abuse.
When I return home, I will stay in for a little bit and then continue my schooling because I want to finish that. Yeah, that's my big dream, is to finish my school and be somebody great in this life. Just walk out of the relationship and leave it. For some of them it will hurt them, yeah, because they like him, they love him, whatever they say, but abuse is not right. That's not right for young girls.
Her mother, Cheryl Ben, is hopeful that young girls will use her daughter's unfortunate experience as a lesson to walk away from abusive relationships before it escalates to this level.
Well, I will say to mothers to continue talking to their young daughters, especially. Continue advising them to keep out of those kind of abusive relationship with young men, and encourage them to get out of it. And like if they have to go to school, continue their schooling, finish their schooling, or if they are in a job, to get in a job if they are not in a job.
Meanwhile, Pandit Tilak Sirtaran of the Sri Devi Mandir Global Humanitarian Foundation Inc. is urging young girls to place more emphasis on educating themselves.
Children are getting involved in relationships at an early stage of life, and that is the greatest mistake. Children need to, 18 years, 17, they need to be in high school, college, get a degree, get a great job, because knowledge is power, and knowledge can make you be someone admirable in the world. Knowledge can protect you, so you can become independent.
The Sri Devi Mandir Global Humanitarian Foundation Inc. and Saving Hands Emergency Aid, SHE, facilitated treatment and travel for Suzanne and her mother. Tracey Khan for Capital News in New York.